Good evening, Commonwealth, and thanks for watching the Channel 2 News. I'm Ashley McDowell. Let's take a look at tonight's top stories. Flights have been suspended from China to the CNMI due to the coronavirus. Also tonight, CHCC puts clarity on a memo that has been floating around social media. And bail is set for a taxi driver that was trafficking ice out of his vehicle. In sports, the Blue Eagles soar to escape the grasp of the Hoopaholics. Stay with us, these stories and more are next.
What is Whole Home Wi-Fi? Whole Home Wi-Fi spreads Wi-Fi across your entire home. Pods plug straight into the wall. No messy cables. They spread the internet from your modem to every corner of your home at full speed. Whole Home Wi-Fi doesn't just make your Wi-Fi faster, it intelligently adapts to your environment and manages your Wi-Fi 24/7 based on insight like the number and types of devices connected to your home. Whole Home Wi-Fi, powered by Plume. Learn more at docomopacific.com.
Watch the Visitors Channel online, on time, anytime at SaipanTV.com. Where to go, what to see, what to do, restaurants, spas, activities, and culture. It's all in one place, in high definition, on your mobile device. SaipanTV.com. Check it out.
Hafa Day, Tirawami, and good evening, Commonwealth. Today is Tuesday, January 28th, 2020. The Marianas Visitors Authority held a meeting with tourism partners this morning to discuss plans that are being undertaken to mitigate the recent coronavirus outbreak in China. Siley Lemus reports.
General Office of Ministry of Culture and Tourism of People's Republic of China issued a document on January 26, which orders all national travel agencies and online travel companies to temporarily suspend business group travel and ticket plus hotel products effective immediately.
Because of the coronavirus outbreak, majority of flights from China to the Commonwealth will be suspended effective today, January 28, says MVA's marketing manager Thomas Kim. Coronavirus is indeed a serious topic, and Kim says the CNMI's visitors' arrivals will be seeing a huge decline with the Chinese market in the next few months.
Before the coronavirus outbreak, we were expected about 550,000 visitors by year-end, or 29% higher than the last fiscal year. Overall, with Japan looking to grow to an estimated 48,000 visitors on the year, and Korea expecting an increase to about 300,000 based on the current flight capacity, which is even higher than the year before U2. China was to project a decrease of 10% this year compared to last fiscal year, but now with most of the flights from China due to coronavirus being suspended with no dates set to resume, those numbers will drop even more.
MVA was able to take a closer look at a 14-day forecast, which shows more than 6,000 advance bookings are already cancelled. KSPN speaks with Priscilla Iacopo, MVA's managing director, who says not all Chinese airlines will be suspending flights.
The most concern is that we have to ensure that safety is our priority, right? And so one of the things that we want to do is to make sure that safety is number one, and at the same time to still continue to welcome tourists. At this time, we heard that Hong Kong Express will still continue as normal, and which is why today we had this meeting together with Commonwealth Healthcare Corporation to ensure and share information on what to do and what are they doing.
Representatives from the Commonwealth Healthcare Corporation, Custom Border Protection, and the Commonwealth Ports Authority assures the public that preventative measures are already set up at the airport and hospital to secure the island's safety and health care. During the question and answer portion, Governor Ralph Torres addresses how the CNMI government will handle the decline of Chinese markets in our tourism.
Again, nothing is going to compensate our health issues here in the CNMI. This is something that is very critical for us. Obviously, we're going through the budget again for 2021. This is numbers that is critical for us to analyze where do we go from here. That's why this administration has always been focusing in supporting and increasing our Japanese tourists. Issues like this that is outside our authority or outside our doing makes it more critical that we have a diversified tourism. So we're going to go back and focus more on our Japanese tourists. And of course, we'll be looking at the drastic economic effect on our budget.
Reporting for KSPN, I'm Sally Lemis.
And in speaking on all the preventative measures that are being taken on this virus, a memo that has been circulating about the coronavirus having a case on Saipan has been confirmed to be false information. A memo was sent out to staff yesterday by the Alpha insurers in Guam. The memo starts with, quote, "The deadly coronavirus has cases in Saipan and is very close to our home," end quote. The Commonwealth Healthcare Corporation has responded stating there has been no confirmed or suspected coronavirus cases on Saipan or anywhere else in the CNMI, and says the memo is a rumor. The Alpha insurers sent out an apology to the public on their Facebook page, saying, quote, "Some of you may have seen our internal memo about informing our staff of the coronavirus preventative measures. This was meant as an internal memo only for our staff and not meant for the public to see," end quote. The post continues to explain the memo was sent out by a staff member to their family, where it spread through social media. Alpha Insurers says, quote, "We heard from others about Saipan having cases, and unfortunately, we wrote this on our memo without confirmation, as we were fearful of the virus spreading to our island. There is no confirmation of Saipan cases, and we deeply apologize to anyone who saw our memo and were fearful of this virus being so close to home," end quote. CHCC says they will update the public should any cases be identified in the CNMI. Bail is set at $100,000 for a male taxi driver charged with trafficking crystal meth. Today in the courtroom of Judge Joseph Camacho, 32-year-old Ruchun Shu is charged with trafficking of an illegal substance, meth, and illegal possession of a controlled substance. Shu was allegedly using his vehicle to facilitate the trafficking of ice. Court's documents state a drug buy-walk operation was conducted in the village of Chalanlaulau by members of the CNMI Drug Enforcement Task Force at the beginning of this month, which provided enough evidence for a search warrant of Shu's vehicle, where meth, drug paraphernalia, ledgers, other materials used in narcotics, firearms, and ammunitions were found. A preliminary hearing is scheduled for February 5th. Also in court, 2 males get bail modification and are released to third-party custodians. 25-year-old Stephen Tudela is allowed to post 5% of the $20,000 bail for the misuse of financial instruments and is released to his mother as a third-party custodian. On January 17th, Tudela allegedly rented a vehicle on Middle Road where several credit cards were found in the car. Tudela then picked up another mail where they both allegedly used the cards to purchase different items at stores around Saipan. A report was made to DPS the same day as the victim stated someone was swiping his bank cards. The rental vehicle was caught on tape at an electronics store. Officers located the vehicle, pulled the car over at a traffic light where credit cards were found along with a baggie of marijuana. Tudela was the driver. An arraignment is scheduled for February 10th at 9 a.m. On a separate case, 44-year-old Nicholas Song Song is released to his parents as third-party custodians, who must pay $800 of the $100,000 cash bail. According to court documents, on January 19th, officers were called to San Paulo on Rhoda, where the caller stated Song Song shot at the house. She, another adult, and a child were inside. The caller stated while inside the house, multiple gunshots were heard. When the caller looked outside, she saw Song Song allegedly holding a rifle. Officers found multiple shell casings on the lawn. Song Song was later located, and officers noticed a strong odor of alcohol, in which Song Song was arrested and is charged with disturbing the peace, assault with a dangerous weapon, resisting arrest, unlawful discharge of a firearm, and possession or use of weapons while under the influence. A preliminary hearing and an arraignment are scheduled for February 28th. There has been concern by the public regarding the Rhoda International Airport's runway lighting and flight service radio, and the Commonwealth Ports Authority is providing updates. According to a release from CPA, the flight service antenna is fully functional. After damage from Typhoon Hagibis, CPA sought assistance and parts were installed to fix the antenna. CPA has ordered the constant current regulator to resolve the lighting issue and is waiting on the part to arrive. CPA states the nighttime medical evacuations are still possible at the Rhoda Airport. Coming up, artists popping up all over the island. Next up, a central attraction. That story and more next.
Mom, are you sure? What about the shutters? And do you have your medicine?
Don't worry about us, love, okay? You take good care of yourself. I'm in love. Yeah, sorry. The power went out, so I had to light up all the candles. Yeah. Yes, baby, yeah. I'm just glad our home phone's working and we're able to contact you.
Winigi PHI Pharmacy in Gofadahi, Ihinim Lomo.
Our complete line of pharmaceuticals and lowest prices ensure you get the treatment that you deserve.
Our compassionate, friendly, multilingual staff will take the time to get to know you, explain your medications to you, and answer any questions that you may have.
Ngere ayor sumaye ukalweres ren, kutsu wayor sa feye emal evalusyo klalyam weres.
Inumin ng inyong gamot ayon sa inireseta ng inyong doktor at alinsunod sa bilin ng inyong pharmaceutical.
We accept most insurance, but in case you don't have coverage, we offer cost-effective generic drugs.
PHI Pharmacy, your lifelong partner in health. PHI, the pharmacy you can trust.
Welcome back to the Channel 2 News. Are you an artist and have that creative touch to paint? Well, now is your chance to show off your work. Here are the details. If you're passing by the Ada Gym, you can't help but notice the mural decorating the wall of various sporting activities. It's a painting that's over 10 years old, and the Department of Community and Cultural Affairs, Commonwealth Council for Arts and Culture, is ready to give this craftsmanship an upgrade.
The mural there now, that was a project from this office about over 10 years ago. It has faded, the colors changed, and we thought it'd be nice to put a new design or just touch it up to make it more appealing. And I believe they're doing a renovation at the gym, so we thought this is a great time to bring that project back.
It's the Ada Gymnasium Mural Project, where artists from Saipan, Tinian, and Rhoda may submit proposals of a mural idea to be placed on the wall.
We want to see different designs and kind of go from there. So I know our artists are very talented and we cannot wait to look at their designs and their proposals.
Artists must submit proof of residency, completed grant application, detailed budget with narrative, draft design of the mural idea with a short description, and a timeline of the project.
And they must be registered with our office. So we do screen our artists and we have a list, and just so we're not promoting imported arts. Not that we have anything against it, but we believe in local arts.
Funding for the mural project is coming from the National Endowment for the Arts Recovery Grant.
We didn't do a cap on this because from the last time they painted that, price has changed as far as logistics that's needed to paint that size of a project. So I guess we'll see the proposals on the rent logistics that they need to rent, buy paint, brushes, whatever they need. But we are under the recovery grant that we got from the NEA is very close to $300,000.
Yobe says the mural is a reminder of the importance of art.
It's right by the road, and by painting it, it just shows the importance of arts and how we can heal through arts. As simple as a painting on the wall can give you, it changes you from within.
The deadline to submit is Friday, January 31st at 4 p.m. All proposals must be submitted to the DCCA CCAC office on Capitol Hill or mailed to P.O. Box 5553 CHRB Saipan. Or they may be emailed to the executive director at parkeryobi@gmail.com. Reporting for KSPN, I'm Ashley McDowell. On Guam, a male is arrested for a murder over the weekend, and the Navy is investigating hidden videos that were taken of service members in a restroom. KUAM reports.
Today, here's what's making news on Guam. Police have arrested a 25-year-old for murder of a 37-year-old woman on Saturday. GPD says the victim and suspect knew each other, and the alleged killer has a prior record of public intoxication and reckless conduct.
The arrest comes less than 48 hours after the victim's body was discovered. She and the suspect may have last been seen together at this gas station on Route 8, just across from Ramirez Street. KUAM confirmed with the manager of the station that police made copies of their video footage of a man who was there Saturday morning.
Through the course of the day, detectives were able to obtain surveillance footage from various business establishments depicting the victim with a male person of interest. Through the course of the investigation, detectives were able to identify the victim through a family member who had positively identified the victim as 37-year-old Luciana Polly, female of Micronesian descent.
The suspect was identified as 25-year-old Cotner Harry, and through further investigation, detectives were able to locate and arrest him at his home. It's here past these boulders at the end of Ramirez Street in Toto is where police say the victim's body was found by children who were playing in the area. The victim was undressed, but police would not confirm if she'd been sexually assaulted. Chief Ignacio says Harry admitted to being with the victim at the Toto location and that they were, quote, involved in a physical altercation that led to her death. He would not comment specifically on how she was killed. An autopsy is pending. Harry has been charged with murder, family violence, aggravated assault, and reckless conduct. He was booked and confined. For Guam's News Network, I'm Nestor Lecanto.
The Navy is reportedly investigating who secretly recorded videos of service members through a peephole in a restroom. NBC News says the videos were seen on Pornhub. Some of the videos were allegedly recorded on the USS Emery Land, homeported on Guam. The NCIS has requested the videos of service members and civilians be taken down. NBC says they've also begun notifying people identified in the footage. Check out KUM.com for more.
All right, coming up, it's the game of the week. I know it's only Tuesday, but hey, it's the game of the week so far.
Today, I'm Dr. Dennis Williams, eye surgeon and physician at the Marianas Eye Institute.
Eye twitching is a repetitive, uncontrollable blinking or spasm of the eyelid, usually the upper lid.
It's been my experience that they can occur at any time depending upon what the cause is. Obviously, if at the end of the day, if you're more tired or you've had a stressful day, you could get those twitchings of the upper eyelid.
Many people develop a minor eyelid twitch at some point in their lives. It may be associated with fatigue, stress, or caffeine. In some cases, eye twitching is more than a temporary nuisance.
The other kind is much more severe and much more rare, in which the eyes actually clamp tightly closed. And those particular kinds of situations require injections to relax the muscles.
Many eye issues can be treated right here on Saipan. Come see for yourself.
This has been Dr. Dennis Williams of the Marianas Eye Institute.
Summer is here. Have some fun at Marianas Trekking inside the Mariana Resort. Feel the speed at the Seaside Circuit. Trek to the rugged Forbidden Island. Ride a buggy or ATV on our off-road adventure. Go stand-up paddleboarding. Whack balls at the driving range. Or pitch or putt on the short course. It's all at Saipan's premier and homegrown adventure company, Marianas Trekking. Book online at marianastrekking.com or come see us inside the Mariana Resort.
Buenas sports fans. Buenas sports fans, big game in the UFO League on Sunday. Did I say big? Check that. It was huge. The undefeated Blue Eagles took on the once-down Hoopaholics. This game had fantastic finish written all over it from the very start. Hoopaholics inbound under their own basket. The Blue Eagles steal it, and then they convert that for a 5-point cushion going into halftime. Andrew Ashburn gets whistled. Oh, he can't believe it. He was so mad he stormed out of the gym. Furious. He couldn't handle it. Oh, wait. He just went to get the ball. Never mind. J. Mark de Guzman. He's slashing and burning. Laron is off. Barbo, the tip to Ashburn ahead to de Guzman. A lightning strike. And the place was hopping. So was Eli Augenball. Or is it Augenball? Or is it true grit? The tenaciousness, the steadfast desire to succeed. Baza the bounce pass to J. Mark. Guess the Hoopaholics couldn't even stop him. Well, Babata had enough, so he tries to stop him. And he thought he was fouled, pushed off. Next possession, Babata swings his arm. De Guzman retaliates. Oh, boys will be boys. Play on! Hoopaholics with a two-man game. Shane De Leon Guerrero and Alex Laron doing their thing, and that tied the game 53s in the third. More Shane, the fancy drive, the deposit. Oh, it's a Kobe Bryant look-alike move. Douglas Schmidt, a.k.a. the Spider, he weaves to lay his web for the Blue Eagles. And why do the Blue Eagles wear green uniforms anyway? Next time you see J. Mark de Guzman, ask him. He simply took over this quarter to get the team ahead by 5. Shane to Eminem, Mel, Manabusen. Aggressive determination to attack the basket right there. He wouldn't let anyone stand in his way. It was 64-59 Blue Eagles. James Lee floats across the lane. Hoopaholics, they won't go away. When Manabusen pulled them to within 1, the Mel Manabusen fan club erupted like a volcano. Eli Augenbach with a baseline drive for a 1-point lead. Time, though, a factor. Crunch time. Augenbach. Oh, he's got ice cubes flowing in his veins. If he was an auto part, they'd call him the clutch. Schmidt finds Boss in the corner. You know why he wears number 3? Take a wild guess. Eli, another freebie. He's got nerves of steel and an iron gut with an uncompromising attitude. Final minute was all knotted up. Who's going to win? Loose ball picked up by Guerrero. 6 dribbles for the lead. Oh, no! After a Blue Eagles turnover, Manabusan tries to save the ball. He does for the other team. De Guzman. Oh, it's too easy. They take a 2-point advantage. 7.2 seconds to go. Eli's coming. Hold your hearts. Oh, off the rim buzzer. Blue Eagles stay undefeated. 73-71.
Here's the windup and the pitch.
I don't believe what I just saw!
So what are you going to do this year? At Gold's, a dedicated fitness studio with a cushioned floor is perfect for group exercise. The cardio room features a variety of treadmills, bikes, steppers, and ellipticals. Fitness machines will help you achieve your goals, and the largest free weight area on Saipan gives you comfortable space to work out. Gold's Gym team is ready to help you get to your goals. Try harder. We know you can do it.
Traveling or laying over on Guam? Don't wait around. Zip into Guam Adventures at Zipline Park inside the Hilton Resort and Spa. Guides will take you through a series of zips, starting with a mountain course and then zip over the ocean with spectacular views of Tumon Bay. 6 zip lines in all deliver a thrilling experience, and it's family friendly, so bring the kids ages 6 and up. You'll love the security of double lines and a new braking system to make riding smoother. The towers are named after the islands in the Marianas. We call it the Island Hopper. Your guides will teach you what you need to know to soar through the jungle with a bird's eye view. Best of all, for residents of Saipan, Tinian, and Rota, you can book this experience at 20% savings. Log on to GuamAdventures.com and during checkout, use offer code HOFA20. Book it and zip it today. We'll even pick you up.
Just a very nice day here in the Northern Marianas. Weather-wise, today's high got up to 88, the low 78, humidity 70% tomorrow. Partly cloudy, isolated showers, trade winds coming out of the east, 10 to 15 miles an hour, high 87, low 77, seas 6 to 8 feet. Sunrise at 6:46, high tide at 11:08 in the morning, the low tide at 5:13, followed by the sunset at 6:13 an hour later.
Thank you for that weather report.
I think everybody's talking about that coronavirus.
Yeah, everybody around the world, actually, it's definitely
It's become a global concern. China's the one that's trying to control it, but so many people and the way the world is connected and everybody's traveling and everybody's very concerned. The one good thing, it's not as deadly as SARS.
Right.
But still, I mean, the flu is very dangerous, especially for certain segments of the population, like older people.
Yeah, so we'll see how long these flights from China and the CNMI
That's a good question.
are restricted.
When are they going to get a vaccine? How long is it going to take to get this control? The long-term effects, we really don't know.
I know. I think there's a lot of questions still kind of waiting to be answered. A lot of research to still be done.
Still developing story.
It is, absolutely. All right, well, thank you for watching. Please do catch us back here tomorrow night at 6.
Good night.